Hello, everyone, and welcome to our last week. The topic of my final project is the impact of the Salem witch trials on colonial America. First, some background. Cotton Mather's Magnalia Christi Americana is recognized as a seminal work chronicling the religious and historical development of early Puritan New England from 1620 to 1698. Mather documented what he saw as the wonders of the Christian religion unfolding in America. He envisioned the colonies as a new Jerusalem, a society built upon Puritan principles and guided by divine intervention. So, what happened? In early 1692, a group of young girls in Salem Village began to exhibit strange fits and symptoms. When doctors couldn't find a medical explanation, they declared the girls were possessed by the devil. Under pressure, the girls accused several local women of witchcraft. The court allowed spectral evidence, which is testimony based on dreams and visions of the accused person's spirit tormenting the victim, which made it nearly impossible for the accused to defend themselves. Over the next few months, over 200 people were accused. The first person was Bridget Bishop, was hanged in June 1692, followed by 18 others. By the fall of 1692, the accusations had gotten out of hand. Governor William Fitz disbanded the special court after his own wife was suspected, and a new court was established that disallowed spectral evidence. Most of the cases collapsed, and Phipps pardoned those awaiting trial. I discussed the historiography of the Salem witch trials from Cotton Mather and his emphasis on demonic influence through Thomas Hutchinson and his critique of the legal processes and his exploration of the social dynamics behind the trials have been blamed on religious extremism, social economic tensions, and mass hysteria. According to Emerson Baker, the trials were a result of a storm of circumstances, including a devastating frontier war with Native Americans, significant religious and political conflicts within the Massachusetts Bay Colony, and the turmoil caused by the loss of the colony's original royal charter. After the crisis, many involved in the trials publicly admitted their errors and expressed remorse. By 1711, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts exonerated most of those who had been convicted and provided restitution payments to their families. Following the trials, the New England region, including Salem, transitioned from a traditional religious based system to a more rules based pro business economic system. The trials sowed lasting distrust within communities and government institutions. Some viewed the trials as a deliberate fraud, with officials accused of taking advantage of the hysteria for personal gain. The abuses that occurred during the Salem witch trials, including the use of spectral evidence, led to significant changes in American court procedures. These changes contributed to the development of several legal protections, including the right to legal representation, the right to cross-examine one's accuser, and the presumption of innocence rather than guilt. The trials weakened the authority of the Puritan ministers, leading to a decrease in ministerial influence over society and community decision making. The power vacuum left by the ministers created an environment more conducive to capitalist commerce and economic growth, marking a transition from a community based to a more business oriented society. Increased commercial activity necessitated changes in the monetary system, leading to the adoption of paper currency to replace barter and facilitate trade between the expanding markets. The Salem witch trials led to legal reforms. The legal system evolved to support the new business environment, requiring changes to handle the inevitable disputes that arose from increased commercial activity and market competition. The Salem witch trials helped define our national identity and became an enduring and malleable cultural metaphor used to represent intolerance, irrationality, and the abuse of power.